Welcome to Madden NFL 26. Before you take your first snaps, stop by the accessibility settings. Tweak the game so it's the perfect experience for you and hit continue. Customize what your Madden experience will be. This is just a rough draft. You can come back and change these in the settings menu.
Just come outside for the night. Take your time, get your life, shut it down. The career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a peace of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can boot you either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to the you right now. Oh my God, that baby, well alright, tryna fight. In the night, come alive. Ain't it sneak? Ain't it?
Choose which team you'll begin your franchise with. The menu on the left lets you adjust your league settings and where to start your franchise in the preseason, the regular season, or with a fantasy draft.
Try to come up, they popping your tires. Hold up. 100 round, feeling like I'm on teams, playing both sides of you. Shout out your friends. I've been going crazy, shot. I've been in the deep end. She not in the scene. She tryna go. I just been tripping out. This whole nother level shot. I got it on their toes. I put the on the road. She tryna on the hold up. I got this me. She tryna show me something. Hold up. I got flows for days. Ain't on nothing. Me and my bro like me. You know we on one. We in the spot going crazy until the sun up. You worried about that? I chose up. All in the kitchen can't get to the cold up. Nigga like they know it. Double O cactus that we told us. Switch out the baddie, get rolled up. Everything hit, everything.
The hot! What I need?
Woo! Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. of you cowards, then it's gonna be quick. Alright, all your men have been to jail before? Whoa. And all them upper cats you run with, get done with, dumb quick. You gon' approach the dog with some bump. Alright, they gonna click. Now I'm 1-1. All over some dump. Ain't that some? It's the mommy of club. 'Cause every time you come around, it's like, I just gotta get my. And I don't know who the you think you talking to, but I'm not him, right, Slim? So watch what you do, or you gon' find yourself next to someone else. And we all thought you loved yourself, but that couldn't have been the issue. Or maybe they just saying that now cause they miss you. Try to diss you, that's why you laying on your back, looking at the roof of the church. Preacher telling the truth and it hurts. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. Off the chain, I leave soft for the brain. Still want the fame, off the name. First of all, you ain't rap long enough to be with me. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is you they got you thinking that you Superman, I got the kryptonite. With my the mic, that's characters, not even good actors. What's gonna be the outcome? Let's add up all the factors. You whack, you twisted, your girls are whoa. You broke, kid ain't yours, and everybody know. Your own man say you stupid. You be like, so, I love my baby mother, I never let her go. I'm tired of weak, whining over that don't belong to them. What's wrong with them? It's up for real, like my mans in them, who get it all in the strength of their hands with them. Man, y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. I bring down rings so heavy it hurts the head. No more talk, put them in the stand. You keep up, that you trying to end up. Cause if I end up fed, I end up. Cause you the soft type. What? Fake up north type. It's like a soft fight. Dog is a dog, blood thicker than water. We done been through the mud and we quicker to slaughter. The bigger the order, the more we run out. When up in there, everybody come out. When nobody burn out, sun in the sun out. I'ma keep out, running his mouth. I'ma flung out. Listen, yo, it's about to be. You know who gon' find you? Some old man fishing. Grandma wishing you'll the rest. But it's hard to digest with the sound of your chest. Y'all gon' make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me go all out. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me act a fool. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gon' make me lose my cool. Up in here, up in here. 1, 2, meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my big baller. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my lady. Don't meet me outside. Meet me outside. Meet me outside, on my street people. Meet me outside. It's got y'all bouncing again, bouncing again, bouncing again. Man, that's got you bouncing again, bouncing again.
Let's go now. Hiking 18.
It wasn't easy, but nothing else. No. When I feel heavy metal, when I feel that I need when I lie and I'm empty all of the time, but I'm never sure why I make you. These heavy skies.
been a skate
Cowboy 80. Huh.
On national, you know it go down.
Set.
Kilo out of the flow. Look, on the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in the stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. So you and I pop, take a few, like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, I ain't surprised. The ride, the killer vibe, probably be the reason you die, trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib where they collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it ride through the the more than bro, yeah. Which thing was happening?
Here we go, go.
Outside,
Zone 4, hammered in low. Got cash to blow, hollering at the 90s foreign. Got me using my 90s, alright. She was choosing in the fucking lap. I was looking to keep my number locked. I'm in couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost your mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and the new at once. I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Net. But I pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive. With clean, let the paint don't dry. Where you from? Clean your sorry.
Here we go, set.
outside, oh, damn, honey, come on. Cat on the Sundays, say a parking lot prayer, no prayer, no prayer. I just wanna kick back, relax, shot it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap, I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I bend, I see from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna give no sneak. We throwing up fours and ones and threes, talking about what's happening.
Let's go.
Hey, we just put in the border, bro. We at Southside, Clayco, throw that shit.
You ain't never been to skate town. On national, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in the head. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkle. Riding with your babe. You ain't never been to skate zone. Cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a car. I'ma take the grass and meet tomorrow.
Here we go, set. Shut up. Ready, ready. Come on, set.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it.
Set, go.
Sometimes I give myself the creeps.
Ready.
Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
Let's go now.
I went to a train to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said I was a boy. So quit my wonder cause it's bringing me down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping
go. Here we go. Check out. Set.
In my circle, you can't fit. Don't too many be on some anti. I told her pull up. She asked me, do I? Right now I'm fresh as hell. Somebody take a flip. Pretty, back to back to back. Gang, back to back to back. Killing me, back to back to back. Back to 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 back. Back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' back to back like Rose and Matt Black, my Rover, cha-cha, gon' show you, cha-cha, gon' they gon' heat me up, I've been trying to keep it cool with these little, they tried to start it, too late, my finger was already on it. Call me Shovel Man, she like the way I pull up and I the 100 times they ask, I be like, I ain't never all that beating around the bush, homie, said with your chest, got a lot of dog on me, know you probably smell it, like my name, Jody, pull up in the vet, go and check the news, Brody, heard somebody stretch, in your feelings by the better get a grill, tired of getting taxed for that, take a trip, I got right here for show up, make everybody dip, went to visit Granny, she say, what's that poking out your hip, I told Brody walk behind so he can catch me if I slip, she begging me to take a sip, first she drove the boat, then she like a ship, first you load it up, then you empty out the I'm not no button, I'm no wrinkled clothes, it ain't no pressing me. I got on Vinci, LV, no night, but I got that check on me. If I swing this from left to right, gon' have to check on your homie. Lil' Brun, I'm known for stopping cars, but they be on go for me.
Get a glimpse when I'm out, it's bad luck. I just put 10 mil in the pen, it make me feel better. They're passing out DB, I'm cold with the my little young ran an M on the road, he a scammer. Drippin' money, clear, splash, I'm covered in bells. I'm clever, vendettas, rock balls, forever.
career's more at stake when you in your prime. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town for some peace of mind. It's like always, they just want a piece of mind. I've been focused on the future, never on right now. But I can butcher either pink or brown. I'm the one that introduced you to you right now.
Why you all in my face? Taking up all of my face. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you say. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way. I got too many plays. I don't even play. Get out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends. And we get active. We get active. Yeah, all of my tattoos black. My eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. live from the VIP. Heard the nightlife lost life without me. Most feds in the state wanna see by me. The whole city got this, heard he got 3. That other rapper got it, shout his fat out. He got 3, the king back now. Don't even know how to act now. Hit the club, before I sat down. Still ball, the money stacked all the shack now. Still push a button to let the hoop on the leg down. I'm on the road, come back down. Mississippi to Philly, Albuquerque to Chat Town. I got the crowd yelling, bring them out, all my hot girls yelling, bring them out, all the dope boys yelling, bring them out, the black gang yelling, bring them out, get with other southern rappers, and this, I got rich, and the still let a hooligan clear. You be rapping about no hooligan good. I was doing it good. When the face you go so on the twin. If I catch another case, I know it's true to be missed, so I'ma keep it cool head, stay out of the news headline, show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm a hell of a time. I talk to throwing y'all hard, talk to bring it down. It's like a better with time. Who got a flow when I'm live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring them out, all my hot girls yelling, bring them out, all the dope boys yelling, bring them out, the black gang yelling, bring them out, mic check, 1, 2, 1, 2. You wanna beef with the king, what is you gon' do? When you come on the scene, 1, 2, you with your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you after what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I got it. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to play. Show 'em this ain't the score for a sucker to test. Smell my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
you put the checker lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring the best. What you standing in the front yard yelling, bring them out, all my hot girls yelling, bring them out, all the dope boys yelling, bring them out, what the black gang yelling, bring them out, all the front yard yelling, bring them out, all my hot girls yelling, bring them out, all the dope boys yelling, bring them out, what the black gang yelling, bring them out,
I was playing shows on outside of Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when came in candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Oh, nothing short of masterpiece. I said, oh, I need to know. Yeah, is that your man? Yeah, 'cause if it is
Here are a player's motivations. How well your team aligns with these will affect.
she said, I have a proposition. Every they want to take me home. Then I said, what's that? She said, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. So I sung the heart I wore when it came hard to breathe. Had to focus to make sure I hit the notes. And there's palm and I won't blame you if you can't believe. But she began to flow. That's your man, hey, 'cause if it isn't, I'ma break my very best for you tonight. Now she say I'm a magician. And if you're ready, they want to take
This is the Abilities tab. Here you can see what abilities a player
I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I'm in love, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. You're all I need to know. You're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, all I need to know.
Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. Them other fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girls better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think girls better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Football League brings us down south to Mercedes-Benz Stadium on the west side of downtown Atlanta. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitor sideline, Todd Bowles, year 4 as the head man in Tampa, following 3 years and a Super Bowl title as their defensive coordinator. On the other side, Raheem Morris, for 3 years, the head coach of the Buccaneers. So, what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA Sports. So the Buccaneers come out, and Baker Mayfield leads them out. He has found a spot to be very comfortable. The former #1 overall pick out of Oklahoma, who turned 30 in the offseason and has done a nice job with the Buccaneers the last few years.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game, and it feels like you can finally take a deep breath and let the season unfold. It's going to be a lot of nerves in this one here today, but the team that settles down the fastest and just gets back to playing ball, they're going to have a big advantage coming away with a big win today.
And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
Baker gonna give it to Irving. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is brought in at the 10. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Irving. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short. They've gotten to the 2 on this opening drive, but now it's third and goal. To throw is Mayfield. And he's in. Bucky Irving. Touchdown Buccaneers.
Chase McLaughlin lining up for the point after.
McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Buccaneers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Jamal Agnew now to return. And this will work out quite well. They'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Falcons come out there led by Michael Penix, the second-year quarterback out of Washington. Greg taking over late last year and winning the job as the Atlanta starting quarterback.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week 1 of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
The 31-yard line.
Another run here for Robinson. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop.
A 2-yard pickup makes it third and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun on 3rd down. Here's Penix. That's caught. Ray McLeod. And he's going to get there. He got the first down. Not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. On the handoff, here's Robinson running right. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. 15-yard pickup there. It's good for a Falcon first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
On first down, right back to Robinson. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. That's going to be incomplete. And they'll leave just enough time for one final play in this opening quarter. 3rd and 9.
And 9 yards to go.
From the gun, here is Penix. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. The Bucs have the early lead. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. The Falcons have it to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Penix. For the left side, he gets that to Mooney. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second down. at the Bucs' 23-yard line.
On second down, it's a run with Robinson. Ooh, some hitting going on now. He was rocked right at the line of scrimmage.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Penix on 3rd down. That's caught left side by Pitts. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6 as they convert on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On the give, it's Robinson. And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward. It'll give him 4 yards.
4 yards.
Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Buccaneers' 13-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there.
3rd down.
And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. To throw is Penix. And that is incomplete.
A little miscommunication there. Now brings up 3rd down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Penix. He's got it at the 3. And they continue to churn out 1st down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Robinson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
I give that defense all the credit in the world there, Mike. And offensively, you find yourself 1st and goal from the 1. You have to find a way to get that last yard and put the ball in the end zone. There's no excuses to miss a touchdown.
One more time, it's Robinson. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
The thing that stands out to me about this defense, Mike, is they just make you earn everything. They don't concede any downs. You see it here on this last play. Great job here. No gain. Forced 3rd down.
They'll try to run with Robinson. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force 4th down.
2 yards.
2 minutes remain. 1st half in a 7-0 game. So we reach 2-minute warning here in the opener. And this offense in the red zone, if you will. Only fitting to check in with Scott Hansen and find out what's coming up at halftime. Scott.
I see what you did there, Mike. Thank you. And coming up at the half, the debut of the brand new halftime show. Scores and highlights from around the NFL. That's all coming up in 2 minutes.
Greg, as the Bucs come out, maybe this team is the most underappreciated in the NFL. 4 straight division titles, consistency. This is a Tampa team that in the post-Brady era has done really well in terms of sustaining their success.
Oh, there's no question, and you have to give a lot of credit to the job that Todd Bowles has done. He's taken advantage of a down division, the NFC South, a lot of teams finding their quarterbacks, kind of rebuilding from some better times in years past, and then the job they have done not only replacing offensive coordinators the last couple years, but also the job they've done with Baker Mayfield. He was a guy, Mike, that was left for dead. The career looked all but over. He goes from riding the bench in Carolina to a quick little spurt that probably saved his career out with Sean McVay and the Rams. And the next thing you know, he's the guy filling in behind Brady, and all he has done is win the division every year since.
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
And the Buccaneer 1st down.
Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. It's Otten in motion. To throw is Mayfield. A short one there to Otten. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in their second quarter.
At their 49-yard line.
On second down, Baker to the left side to Godwin. And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up. Now Mayfield. Oh, yeah. And he's going to have the first down as they move into field goal range here at the 25-yard line. Timeout here in Tampa Bay. That is their second, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. It's Otten in motion. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. They'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half.
At the 25-yard line.
Second down throw for Mayfield. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And 10 yards to go.
Baker to throw. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. On fourth down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucs. This will be from 42 yards out. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So, Greg, here come the Atlanta Falcons, 8-9 last year, in it right down to the wire. However, 7 straight losing seasons. What are the keys here for getting this turned around for the Falcons?
Obviously, all eyes are going to be on Michael Penix. It's going to be on the quarterback. It was a very strange situation last year. Not only the money they gave Kirk Cousins in free agency, but then only a couple weeks later, Mike, they shocked the NFL world in a lot of ways by drafting Michael Penix, which told you just how good they thought he was. He was magical coming out of college. So the question is, all right, Michael Penix, you're the guy. There's no question. There's no uncertainty. You are the starting quarterback all offseason leading up to week 1. Well, here is your moment. Make this team yours, put them on your back, and lead them, because there's a lot of really good pieces, especially on the offensive side of the ball. This should be a very competitive team in what's not a great division in the NFC South.
Short throw taken by Pitts. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Throwing again, it's Penix. He's going to let this one go deep. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
So, Mike, regardless of what everyone else is playing, anytime there is a one single high safety, whether everyone's in man or zone, he's really just a full field zone defender. His job is to just help everyone across the board. And there's an element of instincts. There's an element of understanding offensive game plan. And then at the end of the day, you've got to have the speed and the ball skills to get to the ball and contest as many throws as you can.
3rd and 2, and Penix. Again, working deep downfield. And a critical tackle there. We're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Today is the day. The debut of our new halftime show. Buckle up, everyone. I think you're going to like it. Our trip around the NFL starts now, and it starts with a good one in the AFC West. And oh, look at Patrick Mahomes. He's going to do it himself, takes it into the end zone, 11-yard touchdown. From there, why don't we go to South Philly, look in on the Eagles as they're hosting the Dallas Cowboys. And this is Luke Schoonmaker. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Cowboys come out on top, and Brian Schottenheimer has his first W as the head coach of Big D. Lastly, let's go down to the Big Easy, the New Orleans Saints hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And it's James Conner. He's been terrific in the first half, this the first of his 2 touchdown runs. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Cardinals with the lead at the half. And here's the scoreboard in the early window of the last week of the regular season. What I wouldn't give for an Octobox right now. Meanwhile, in our game, neither offense has been able to distinguish themselves. It's been the defenses that have stood tall so far. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you. This one still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with a hot hand as our second half is about to get underway. Ray McLeod on the return. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Falcons offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. So, Greg, let's pull back big picture and talk NFC South for a second, a division that you know so well. We've got teams that have been to the Super Bowl in the last 15 or so years out of this division, yet people overlook it at times, and maybe they've overlooked how good Tampa's been the last 4 years, too.
Well, it's funny, Mike, you think it wasn't very long ago that the NFC South was the toughest division in football. I mean, you mentioned Super Bowl teams. Tampa Bay won one recently with Brady. And then Atlanta, they make a Super Bowl with Matt Ryan. And New Orleans, and obviously the success they had with Drew Brees. In Carolina, we played in a Super Bowl. I mean, this was a division you didn't want to play. Now, they've all fallen on their resets. New coaches, new quarterbacks. Tampa Bay has done the best job weathering and taking advantage of their rebuild and their next era in the midst of a down division. So, big reason they've won 4 in a row. Can Atlanta, can Carolina, New Orleans, can they catch up? Because right now, like you said, Tampa Bay's been the dominant team in this division.
Greg, you lived it, you know it. While these may not be the biggest markets in the league, the rivalries amongst these teams really elevates what you see when you watch the NFC South go head-to-head, too.
Yeah, and over the years, there's been some major games played between Hall of Fame quarterbacks in uniform for all these teams. So it has a lot more history and a lot more, kind of relevance than maybe it feels as of late. The markets are a little smaller. The teams have been down. They might not have the premier star players that they had in past generations. So they've got to continue to rebuild these rosters, continue to have these new coaches find their footing. And, we might be a year or two away from the NFC South getting back to what it used to be.
Here's Robinson. There he goes. Inside the 30. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Atlanta.
10 at the 19-yard line.
On the carry, this is Tyler Algier. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
Falcons, first down. First and goal at the 7.
Now Penix. They're called in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown Atlanta. Young Wei Koo now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Falcons will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All right, Scott, thank you. Second half drawing near. So good to have you back with us here on EA Sports. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. The Buccaneers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. You know, Greg, you start to think about, okay, who are the teams that didn't make the playoffs last year that have a chance this year? Look, it happens every year. We just have to identify who they are. Who are a couple top of mind for you as we start 2025?
As I start in the AFC, I think the Cincinnati Bengals. And you got to think the way their season ended last year, they rattle off 5 wins straight, really on the back of Joe Burrow. We could have made the argument if they're a playoff team that Joe Burrow was the best player in the league. I mean, he was incredible. Most weeks, Mike, he single-handedly carried that offense. Now, new defensive coordinator in Al Golden coming from the college ranks. Can he just make that defense in Cincinnati average? Because if they just play a little bit better with that high-profile offense, I think they're a team. They might not win the division with Baltimore, but they're going to be close and maybe at least get one of those wild card spots.
Why don't you flip it over? Who are the guys you're watching in the NFC?
You know, I think Dallas is going to find themselves, just the fact that I know the division is difficult. Obviously, Philadelphia remains really strong. Does Washington kind of regress a little bit back now in year 2? They were the high-profile, big splash team of last year. Do they regress to the median? Time will tell. But I think healthy Dallas, healthy Dak, healthy Micah Parsons, like that roster that we saw play last year is not the roster on paper that we expected to see. So I think Dallas has a chance. I think San Francisco always is going to be a team, again, dealt with their own injuries last year with McCaffrey and all the stuff on defense. So I think San Francisco and Dallas are 2 perennial teams we expect to be in the playoff hunt. We missed out last year. I wouldn't be shocked to see them back in it again this year.
He'll manage only a couple. Lavonte David doing his work on defense. From the 23, here's 2nd and 7. They'll go again with Robinson. And he's going to have a first down. Tackle made up at the 33-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Offense. Still first down.
Looking to throw, it's Penix. Off-balance throw, it's complete.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. They'll throw. It's Penix. Now a screen going to be set up for Robinson. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
So goes play action now with Penix. And he's going to be taken down. They get him for the sack at the end of this third quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Penix. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is 3rd down. Plant. It's Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you could see pretty early on that while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. Just he never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. To the right, that's Pitts. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Robinson, a modest game, maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
The play fake. Here's the lefty Penix. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Ray McLeod is the one he was looking for there. And it's going to be 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Forced out wide. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
A 38-yard attempt.
And this one, right down the middle. It's good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the mistake there, the roughing call on the field goal, they'll take the 3 points off the board, keep possession of the ball, and have it 1st down. They run over center with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
And you'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Important moment here. 3rd down and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go.
4th down and 1.
So here comes Younghoe Koo in a pressure spot. This to grab a late lead. This kick is good. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Tampa Bay offense. They're going to take over once more. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, they should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 29 yards. And a Buccaneer 1st down.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
At the 16-yard line.
Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd. They stop it here with 1:07 on the clock. Here's 2nd down. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
For the Buccaneers field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
This one is on target, and it is good. They have tied things up here in the final minute.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
The Falcons offense about ready to take over once more. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Now a timeout. Atlanta. That's their first. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd down and 3. From the gun, here is Penix. Checking it down, this one is caught. And he's out of bounds with the 1st down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing that.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. And it's going to throw again. That ball intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That means we are going to overtime. So, overtime coming up, and remember the rules now were changed in the offseason. They're the same as the overtime playoff rules. So each team gets to possess the football once. If you score a touchdown on the opening drive, it's no longer a walk-off. The other team can match it. From then on, it's next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. Any defensive score ends the game. All replay challenges come from upstairs, and we play 1 overtime period. If it's still tied, that's the way the game ends. McLeod now to return. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Here comes the Atlanta offense now. They get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play-action fake. Nobody bid on it, and quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the sack.
And here's Bijan. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Played close quickly. Here comes 3rd down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
Now a first throw here in overtime. The pass rush gets home and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
This one intercepted. Picked off by David. And he is going to score. It's a shocking finish here in overtime. This game is over. So a win here for the visiting Bucks. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Football is back. I'm Scott Hansen, and this is the new EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 1 of the 2025 regular season. Some big games to get to. We go to Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on Tampa Bay. And it's the Tampa Bay defense coming up with the big play here. They made their presence felt in a number of ways, including the pass rush as they get the sack here. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Cincinnati Bengals. And it's a man with over 1,200 yards receiving from last year, Jerry Jeudy. It's fired deep downfield. He's right there to secure it. The Browns wind up winning this one in front of the home crowd to begin the new season. Lastly, we go up to Lambeau Field. It's the Packers taking on the Detroit Lions. And it's Jordan Love. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. The Packers move to 1-0. They get the victory in the season opener. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.